Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. Today is Saturday. It's the 1st of November 2025. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I hope you had a really good Halloween yesterday. Tell me what you were doing, if you got up to anything, and anything strange happened. So Cancer, welcome here. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. I'm Rachel. I'll be doing your reading. If you guys are new, welcome here. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. And there's the ice cream van, Cancer. Grab yourselves an ice cream, sit down, get yourselves a beverage. The ice cream man is here. All right, so let's see what your messages are, Cancer. And remember to take what resonates. This is a reading for the collective. We are going to be focusing on this month to see what could possibly be coming in. First card you have for the recent past is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, something about equal give and take here. There may be an act of generosity. It could be that you've been giving a lot away, a lot of your energy, your time, your money. All right, so there's something about balance. It's like, remember the balance here. This lady, she's holding the scales up. And remember, there should be equal give and take, right? So you could have been dealing with a situation where somebody was taking and, you were giving and giving, and it wasn't really two-sided here, one-sided. You've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so there's an energy of somebody that has caused you some pain here in the recent past, and it looks to me like somebody may have been going and giving to another. It's like taking your energy from you and giving to somebody else here. There may have been a third party involved. Somebody caused heartbreak, not necessarily a third party, but somebody took a lot from you here. I'm going to pick this one here. You've got Pisces energy, the Hangman. Okay, so the Hangman, there's somebody here that left you hanging. Left you hanging. You sacrificed a lot. You have the world, the world. You have the King of Wands in reverse here in the current energy, okay? So there's an energy here of somebody that they could be showing up in your energy, whether this is this person again, or this could be somebody else. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody that goes after what they want, but they're not commitment type. They play games, they deal with other people. A Wheel of Fortune. It could be that there's somebody going to be coming back. We are heading into Mercury retrograde. I can't say that word for the life of me. And I don't want to try. I'll end up hurting myself. But on the 9th of November till the 29th, okay? So you have the Ten of Cups here. So there's something about emotional happiness here, fulfillment. It could be family. Maybe you have a family with this person, or maybe this person is, wanting a relationship now. Maybe there's some kind of change, but we'll see, Cancer. So let's see what is in the near future for the beautiful Cancer. You have Temperance here, first card for the future. Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. And then you have the Sun. Okay, and the Sun is about happiness. It's also about something being exposed. Okay, when the sun shines, it shows every flaw, every detail, everything, lies being exposed and so on. So, and that's Leo energy. And let's see what else we have for the near future. Last card for the near future for Cancer, please. And you have the Five of Wands, okay? So the Five of Wands is about some kind of conflict. This could be internal conflict, like mental conflict or emotional, whatever this is. There's some kind of conflict here, competing, we'll see. But anyway, you have the Four of Wands. Sorry, you guys. I'm getting a bit muddled up. I've been on night shifts. So the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about getting to a place of stability, happiness, feeling, immovable, really. It's that place that everybody wants to be. They want to be very, very stable. They want to be happy. They want to have it all. And there's somebody here that you may want to grow old with here as well. That's what I'm picking up with that, just by obviously the picture. And then there's the Four of Swords. There you go. Maybe that was not a hiccup. So there's the Four of Swords. So there is something about taking a break here, having a rest. There is this exhausted energy. There's this silence. There's silence. There's aloneness. Needing some silence here. And you have the Six of Swords. There's something, Cancer, that you could be moving on from. I'm just going to... Actually, I'm not going to do that because there may be a glare. Let's just put this light on the camera here. All right, so tell me about these Six of Pentacles in the recent past. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's something about moving, some kind of moving towards love here. There's somebody that may have approached you here, Knight of Cups. This person, they may have been very good at schmoozing their way, you know, into your heart here with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that they know all the right things to say. Okay, and Justice, Libra energy could be significant. This is somebody that there's definitely those scales are really showing up for me again. Libra energy could be very significant here. There's somebody here that may have not met the requirements of being fair. You know, there was something about equal give and take here. All right, and like I said, the balance may have been off. Somebody may have been dealing with somebody else. Tell me more about Justice, actually. Tell me more about Justice. One fell on the floor. The Chariot and the Ten of Wands. And, okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. There's some kind of X here that this person may have been dealing with. Queen of Wands. Oh, somebody that they were dealing with, whether they're an ex or a third party is what I meant to say here. So there's a third party energy. Okay, somebody that feels like things were not fair. There's some kind of jealousy. This person, I feel, Cancer, they knew about you. And this person was still, like I said, there's an energy of you giving to this person and then them giving to another energy here. This is somebody that could be very clingy. They could be very jealous. They could be somebody that's in their ego here. And you've got the Chariot here. There's something about taking action. But there's a lot of burdens here. There's a lot of, I don't know. I feel like somebody wants to move on from a situation, drop a burden here. Someone's coming out as a burden. All right. And I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you that wants to move on from a situation because you may have known about this person, if they maybe knew about you, and there's some kind of jealousy here and demanding energy, and it's like you're thinking, you know what, this is just too much for me to deal with. I'm out of here. But you know, there's pain all the same here with this Three of Swords. So let's see, what is the Three of Swords? And you may have felt like you couldn't compete because even though this person is a past person, perhaps, they're still in this, your new person or whoever, you know, you were dealing with, they're still in their energy here and they're taking away from your relationship with this person. And it's like, you know what, it's just so unfair. And you feel in a way that they picked them over you. They may not have said it, but in certain ways they did, right? You know, the way they showed you attention was not as much. You're probably getting breadcrumbs. And then you have the Three of Swords, the Magician. It's like you tried to make something happen here. But I feel like you believe you're manifesting, you know, maybe, I don't know, there's a manipulative energy here. And this manipulative energy has caused heartbreak. And death, yeah, an ending. So I feel like you brought this ending. You decided to not sacrifice. I'm not hanging around. I'm not waiting for you. This person wants you to hang around for them, but you're calling an ending here. Yeah, you're calling an ending. You called an ending here. I'm sorry about that light glare. So the Queen of Swords is you making that decision and, you know, not putting up with this, not, you know, you've made your firm boundaries here and you are getting rid of things and people that no longer serve you. So let's see, you've got the King of Wands now in reverse. Good grief. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, fire sign. They don't have to be, but they're acting like a fire sign. But in reverse here. Let's just read what it says actually about the King of Wands in reverse, because this is somebody that it's not really commitment energy. Where is it? I just like to read it word for word so you can get an idea, because sometimes I'm not the most eloquent person in the world. I'm a very flawed human being. Okay. Arrogant, bossy, lover, control issues, forceful. Okay. Lack of leadership, depending on others. But it's also player energy too. It's the ice cream van making its way back. So there's I don't know, is it abusive, bossy, also player? I don't know, let's see. What is this King of Wands doing in the current energy? Are you really dealing with somebody like this? What is the King of Wands? And again, we've all been there, I guess. This person, this is the person here from the past. It looks like they're demanding some new beginning with you. 10 of Pentacles. Things obviously didn't work out with this person. They maybe missed your energy or whatever, but there's a new offer here, okay? There's a lot of chemistry between you and this maybe fire sign I'm getting. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're earth with a lot of fire. They could be fire with some earth. But the 10 of Pentacles here, this is somebody that is wanting a relationship with you, but yeah, you had an ending with them. I feel like, do you know what I'm getting, Cancer? I'm getting that whoever this is, they're coming back because, like I said, things didn't work out with whoever they were dealing with in the recent past. So that's what I'm getting. So let's have a look. They're showing up like a bad penny, the Wheel of Fortune, right in the center of your reading. And you have the World. The one that is maybe at a distance, maybe there's an age gap, maybe maybe you have something good coming in, because with the World there's a cycle that you've already ended this. You have already ended this. Who cares about what ending they've had with whoever this person is? Who gives a jot? But you have a new beginning. You have closed a cycle here, and then you have this new beginning coming in. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is like, okay, Cancer, you've learned the lesson, you've done what you've had to do. You're showing the universe, especially with that Magician card, you know, manifesting, you've shown the universe what you're not willing to put up with. And when you do that, it sends you something better. Okay, how about this? Is this better? Because the more you accept something that is not good for you, someone that's not good for you, it just says, okay, well, Cancer or whoever, they must be okay with that. So let's just keep giving them what they want. They obviously want this. The moment you show you don't, something else happens. Okay, so something changes. Okay, transforms. So let's see, what is the World? Thank you. And you have the 6 of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, this person's trying so hard to get your attention. Someone is trying to get your attention here. Taurus energy could be significant. Like I said, fire and earth. Knight of Wands. The one that was busy going from you to somebody else here. The one that was kind of immature. The one that you're ignoring. But they're trying to get your attention, but it's falling on deaf ears. So they could be trying to get your attention online, you know, through social media with that World card, the World Wide Web. So let's see, what is the 10 of Cups? Because I do feel like there's some kind of emotional fulfillment coming towards you. What is the Ten of Cups for Cancer? Ten of Cups for Cancer, please. Thank you. Page of Swords. There's somebody that's interested in you. They could be very curious about you. Someone's watching you. Someone has feelings for you here. King of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you could be, there's two different kings here. Luckily, this King of Pentacles is in the upright. But with the King of Pentacles, this is somebody that is very stable. They may have money. They could be mature. They're ready to settle down. Okay, whoever this is, they're curious about you. They're watching you. Maybe you're talking to them. Maybe you met online. But look, Ten of Cups. Whatever this is making you happy. For some of you, you've got money coming in as well. But I really feel like this is a new romantic is a style, isn't it? A new romantic offer, okay? Connection. Expand our buy. All right, so let's see. You've got Temperance here. In fact, Page of Cups is telling me this is a new person. There's an offer coming in. I hate that ring light there. This is a new person coming in. Page of Cups, okay? All right, so let's see what else we have. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Timing, patience. Your patience is paying off. Something is being prepared for you, okay? So Temperance is making something happen here. Timing. I'm finding the right one for you. I'm finding something good. Patience. Tell me about Temperance. Okay, you have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. I feel like you're reading something about this person. You're going in using your intuition, and there's something about timing here when it comes to making a decision, or maybe you just feel like this was heaven sent, this was divine timing. Maybe you're like, this is meant to be kind of energy. But the Five of Cups is like, there is some kind of sadness here. Let's just see. Tell me about the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is not wanting to make mistakes again. I feel like Temperance is making something good for you so that you won't be disappointed. Let's see. What is the Five of Cups? Oh, yeah. There's somebody here that's really, really thinking about you at night. They missed out. Whoever this is, this past person has missed out on you, Cancer. They're really having to face themselves. They're looking in the mirror there. They're having to face their decisions. They made a poor decision. And you are silent with this person. There's no communication from you and this person. And this person is really, really not digging that at all. They're really upset about this. So the Sun, let's see what the Sun is. What is the Sun for Cancer? And you have the Fool. So there's taking a risk, taking a leap. This is Aries energy, and the Page of Pentacles. Wow, the way that just had to show itself. You have a decision, okay? So I don't feel like it's going to be a hard decision, though. There may still be emotional ties to this past person. Yeah, some kind of emotional ties here with the Six of Cups, looking back on the past, remembering, thinking about this, what do I do here? I don't want to make a mistake here. I've got new love coming in. This is all very confusing. I don't know what to pick here because I feel like there's emotions for the past person. This person is saying that they're done with the other person. They're out of their lives. Things will be different now. And you have this really, really hard decision to make. King of Swords energy. There's communication coming in and a decision. So I do feel like you have a choice with this Two of Swords energy here, Cancer, which is saying that you're going to have to pick between two people here. you do have the Page of Swords and you've got the Page of Pentacles here. So you've got two offers coming in. And the Four of Cups is also about something that you really didn't expect. And all of a sudden, you know, look at this. You didn't expect all of this. You know, this Page of Wands, lots of communication. You're talking, you could be talking to two of them. You could even be talking to more. But, you know, there's three pages here, but the Page of Wands hasn't come out yet. But I feel like there's definitely a decision over two, and that's the main thing, is there's a serious decision over two people here. Somebody that's very stable, somebody that's not stable, and an impatient energy, maybe bossy, but very, very attractive. And I feel like that's what's, you know, you're looking back to the past with this person, but you're like, they're saying that things have changed, that, you know, they are now freed up or whatever, that things are going to be different. But you really, you know, do I take a leap with this person towards my happiness here, you know? But this is the conflict. This is where you are with the Five of Wands here. You're conflicted over this. Yeah, this decision. It sucks. You know, when there's no, you don't have anyone interested, or, you know, any options, and then all of a sudden you get one option, then you get another, and you know what I mean? And then it's like even the past people start to come back. There's an energy, I think, that's like when you are ready to receive love, it's like you send out some kind of cosmic rays, or I don't know, some kind of aura, and everybody's picking up on it, you know. But when you're closed off, and that's it. And there can be periods of time when, you know, nobody's interested, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're all there. You're beating them off with a stick, and it's kind of no fun. It's like, I don't know what's worse, having nobody or having too many and having this horrible decision. It's like, be careful what you wish for, you may just get it, kind of thing, you know. It's kind of funny as well. So let's see, what is the Five of Wands? What is the Five of Wands? So there's this trying to figure this thing out here about what it is you want. What should I do? I'm so confused. You know, someone, are they just telling me what I want to hear with that Seven of Cups? Are they painting this fantasy for me, or have they really changed? You know, do they really want to move forwards with me? This is the decision. Okay, tell me more. Five of Wands with the King of Swords for Cancer. Awakening. You've had a realization. There's an energy as well with the awakening that always reminds me that it's like this person may be saying that they have changed, okay, but I feel like you've changed. You may have realized that what you're looking for is something different now with this awakening. You are, you know, no longer the same yourself, which means that maybe you have changed. You have changed with what it is you wish for now in a connection. Tell me more about the awakening, actually, and then we'll move on to the two cards on the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups. You may, yeah, exactly. You may be just thinking, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm good. I'm good. And it is unexpected. But at the same time, this person's not expecting you to reject them, but you are. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on you and what is good for you here. And even if you end up choosing none, maybe you figure out with that awakening card and the King of Swords that, like, what it is I want is just me. Maybe I just want to be with me, be in my own energy here. The teacher, you learned some lessons here, spiritual lessons. You may have even been getting tarot readings on somebody, and they're maybe telling you the same thing here. But anyway, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, you guys. What you don't see coming in. There's one that's upside down. There we are. All right. Oops. So you have the Four of Wands. 1111 saying you're where you want to be. 4 and 4. 44. That may mean something for you. That could be your age. That could be someone else's age. It could be 4, it could be hard, it could just be 4. It could be that 4 is the months or years you spent with somebody. But anyway, let's just see. Some kind of alignment is like, it's saying that you're where you're supposed to be. Whoopsie. And that was not where that was supposed to be. That's a big old chunk of them. All right, let's see. 4 of Wands. What is the 4 of Wands for the lovely Cancer? What is the 4 of Wands? 10 of Wands. There's something about, I don't know, letting go of some kind of burden here. And it could be to do with just wanting to settle down with somebody. And why is it I just can't decide? And I feel like with the 2 of Pentacles, this is telling me that you're trying to get the balance right. And it could just be that maybe you're starting to think that maybe now is not the time to have a relationship at all. Maybe, I know it's coming, maybe in my later years or something, but maybe it's that some of you have got a lot on your plate. You know, you're maybe a parent, you may be working, you may have a lot going on. But there's also what's telling me here is that with the sea in the background, like the waves are getting a little bit crazy, you know, as it goes along the card, it's getting a bit too much. And I feel like this is getting a bit too much for you. And you need to just kind of like focus on what's important. You can see this mama, she's smiling at the baby, and this is what's important. This is where I need to be. This is my balance. Everything else is just an illusion. Everything else is just a game. It's not real. It's not really important either. So this is the card of saying, you know, don't make mountains out of molehills, because, you know, this is something that is not your burden. You don't have to struggle with this. You can just let this go, you know. Let this idea go for now. Because maybe there is no perfect person. Maybe there's someone that's perfect for you, but there's something about, if you cannot decide over this person or whatever it is, there may be a reason for that, because maybe, you know, you're meant to know. When you meet the right person, you are meant to know. It should just be a snap decision, easy, and you know you've got it. You're sure about them, like, you know, within a heartbeat. 9 of Cups. You still have a wish, though. You still have some kind of wish fulfillment. But with that 9 of Cups, I feel like you're feeling lucky. You're feeling like you have everything you need as well. You're not letting go of your dreams at the same time of finding your happiness here. And I do feel like some of you are going to be finding your happiness within yourself. Some of you may actually have a wonderful relationship coming in, very well balanced. Yes, you do. Hello. 2 of Cups. You do. You have a relationship coming in. Your wish will be granted. But I feel like it's like, don't stress over things. Just let it come naturally. Let the decision, it will just fall into your lap. You know, this will just happen. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. In the future, Wheel of Fortune is about the future. You do have a relationship coming in. So let's see. What is the 4 of Swords? So there could be a time of breaking away from silence here, from, you know, being on a break from love. That may be coming to an end. What do we have here? Let's have a look. The way these all fall for me sometimes is crazy. The Tower, something very unexpected is going to happen. King of Cups, there you are. You are going to be very, very happy. I told you Temperance was making something for you. This tarot reader you went to was telling you the truth. And you've got this King of Pentacles, okay? You've got it all. There's a soulmate connection here. Somebody chasing you. There's success in this, okay? So all of this is happening, all right? So I feel like the moment you kind of relax and focus on what's important and let everything else go by the wayside, you know, deal with it later, or just, you know, it's coming in time. You do have Temperance, remember. So Temperance is here, Sagittarius energy. I'm just trying to look. The Tower is Aries and Scorpio energy. The Sun is Leo, okay? And you also have the Hangman. Look at that. You're hanging back from somebody, this past person. I feel like there's a new person coming towards you. Let's see what we get from your Kipper. All right, messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer, please. What is it that Cancer needs to know? Let's see what comes up from this and see if it coincides. Okay, you have expectation. So there's something that you could be expecting here. It's like usually in the Kipper, she's looking out the window. She's waiting for someone to return. Court official. There's somebody here. There's something about a judgment, a ruling. I feel like there's a person here that there's something about a decision. You are making a decision here. For some of you, this could have been a court hearing or something with an ex-partner. But there's something you've been expecting here, a certain decision, a judgment, whatever, a ruling. What else do we have for Cancer? Whatever it is, if it's your situation where there is a court situation, I feel like it's going to go in your favor. Theft. You may have been dealing with somebody that's taken something from you. They've for some of you, I'm getting some kind of damage to your property, like a car or something. It's going to go in your favor. This person's going to get some kind of justice. All right. If it's not that, I feel like it is actually. I'm really getting that whoever this toxic, jealous, demanding ex was that was dealing with the person you were dealing with at the time, I feel like they tried to do something to get back. You took action against them. Okay, what else do we have? They're going to get comeuppance. Rich girl, you may be getting some kind of money settlement out of this. Oh boy, did they screw with the wrong Cancer. What else do we have? For some of you, it could be the partner, but I'm really getting that it was some kind of toxic ex. Main person, male, number 2. So there's a main person, number 2 here, because I'm telling you there's a decision over 2 is what I'm getting. What else do we have for Cancer? Could be that's the one you're picking, the new one, not the first one you dealt with, but the second one, you guys. What's this? Rich gent. Oh, they've got money too. I'm telling you, it's like King of Pentacles. Oh, money. Good, great fortune. In fact, never mind good. Great fortune is coming in. So November could be looking really good for some of you guys. Okay, I want to see what your major arcana card is for the month of November, Cancer. All right, so this is to do with big life-changing events. It could be advice as well. There's something that is a main card for the sign of Cancer, please. What is this for November? What is their big life-changing event? The Empress. You've got a new connection. You're giving birth to something new. A business, a relationship. Taurus and Libra energy could be significant. So you've got the Empress there. And on the bottom, you have the Emperor. Oh my God, Cancer. Whose reading was it I did the other day? And it was the Emperor and the Empress both came out. I think it was Capricorn. I think it was. It was either Capricorn or Sagittarius, one of those. It's in the title, I forget now, I'm sorry. But if you're dealing with any one of those, do check that out. It could be that the same reading is coming up with your energy in it as well. All right, so the Emperor and the Empress, a power couple connection. What is the possible likely outcome for Cancer dealing with this situation? I've just seen this King of Pentacles again, you guys. I've just seen him again. Hello? You love anyone? Cup of love? Some vino tinto? I'll be having tonight, because I am now off. Judgment. Yeah, you're making a decision about whether to raise something from the dead or not. What else? You're going on a new path. Look at that. Oh my God, this is going to happen unexpectedly. And the King of Cups. King of Cups, there's somebody here that loves you. You're going to be taking a leap with one of these people. I'm getting that this is a new person. This is the same energy. That's what's coming in. That is what is coming in. Let's see what else we get for you, Cancer. Fearful, afraid, taking a risk, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, breakup, soulmate. There's a soulmate coming in. This person was afraid, maybe of commitment. Hiding something. What else? They're now missing you. Darn it, I nearly dropped the whole deck. I just want one more, please, for Cancer. Oh, I got two. Okay, I'll take them. Yeah, they're going to be messaging you, this person, Cancer. They're missing you. So they're going to message you. You speak. You could be dealing with a fire sign. So you've got a water sign here. This could, I don't know if they're the new ones coming in or the old one, the past one. Fire sign or a water sign. Someone's going to be messaging you. You've got options. Yes, you freaking do. Thank you. Hallelujah. All right, Cancer, that is your reading for November. Actually, let's find out about money. Money for Cancer for November. How is their money, job, career going to be doing? Slow but steady wins the race. Brilliant. You could actually have a new offer coming in. Okay, a new opportunity, a new job. For some of you, a new way of working. But yeah, you have an offer coming towards you. Looks pretty good. Stable. It's going to get you to the King of Pentacles energy. What else? That's too many. What else for Cancer's money, job, career for November 2025? I can't believe we're nearly out of 2025. So it's just gone by so quick. Yes, oh my goodness, look at that, brilliant. I love it. I'm leaving it there. Justice is coming in. So if you've been working hard, working on something long, putting those hours in, really busting your hump, not cutting corners, you're going to receive justice in finance as well. I love this. You're being watched by somebody. They're like, you know what, Cancer's really good at what they do. They deserve this. All right, Cancer, brilliant reading. I love you guys, and I shall speak to you again soon. That's your messages for now. Bye for now.